What's going on, everyone? My name is Imani from Quality Cup Life, and here we believe that it serves the world best when you pour into your cup first. You cannot give what you do not have. And if you're low and on E in the tank on any area, you're walking in deficiency, and we don't do that here. Today, I wanted to ask, have you ever felt like steam is coming out of the top of your head because you were so frustrated with something, or you felt really hopeless because things weren't working or happening the way you wanted them to happen, or there's something there's like a feeling of hopelessness on you? Frustrating, right? It sucks, right? So I want to talk about a couple practical tips and tricks on how to handle these types of situations, because we all have to deal with them, right? All right, so number one, pretty simple. Ask yourself what area it is that you're feeling frustrated and that you feel like isn't working. Because sometimes, I know for me personally, I can feel frustrated, but I don't always know why I'm frustrated. So I have to sit down and think about, okay, Imani, what's the problem? Why do you feel frustrated? Because sometimes it's not what I think it is. The second thing, ask yourself, if you had a magic wand that you could wave and everything about your situation could be perfect, what would it look like? What kind of vision in your mind can you see of what would give you peace and what would bring you satisfaction about whatever the situation is? And this principle comes from Brian Tracy. He's an awesome author and motivational speaker. And this particular principle gets you to put a clear picture in your mind of what it is that you're looking for. 3, start to put action steps into place on how you can get closer to that vision that you have in your head. Now that you know what it is that you're looking for and that you desire in your life, now you can start to work towards that. Because you can't work towards what you don't know, right? And so you got to get busy. And if you don't know how, one of the most simplest things everybody knows how to do is Google it, right? Because Google knows all. And then 4, keep in mind though, if your frustration or your hopeless feeling has something to do with another person, you may have to just let that go and hit this right here and keep moving, because you cannot control what any person other than yourself does, says, lives their life. And most people don't change, even if they want to, because change requires such effort and hard work. And so you just have to accept that person for being how they are and do whatever you need to do to keep your peace, your happiness, and your joy, really. This really awesome quote from one of Brian Tracy's books. It says, "The main point is that you must never sacrifice your own happiness or peace of mind by wishing and hoping that someone will change from what he or she has always been into someone else, someone who is more suitable to you. It is probably never going to happen." Yo, when I read that, it changed it said, like, it changed up my brain. That's what happened to my brain. I was just like, oh, that's true. Like, you can't let that control your emotions. You have to be able to sit still within yourself and know you can't let everything just kind of rock you and let the wind blow you here, wind blow you there, especially when it has nothing to do with you. It's another person. You gotta take control of that. Take control of your emotion. Beautiful. It was beautiful. It's so easy to point the finger and to point the blame at someone else. They need to change. They need to do this and that. They shouldn't do that, and they shouldn't do this, that, and the other. And that may be true, right? It may be true. Maybe they shouldn't do this, or maybe it would be better for them to do that. But you cannot control what somebody else does or how they act. And sometimes people don't have the tools to be or act or whatever how you think they should. Sometimes people don't have those tools. So what you have to do is take responsibility for your own emotional state, your own life, your own mental health, and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? with that being said, bonus tip is to sometimes you just have to keep pushing and to keep going even when things are frustrating, because most things aren't going to be like, bam, I got it, boom, perfect on like the first try or the second or the 10th. Sometimes you just have to keep going until you get it. And frustration is a part of the process because you have to put pressure on some things for it to turn into a diamond. And everybody loves diamonds. Everybody loves the real thing. You don't want to just look like a diamond, but you cubic zirconium. You want to be a real diamond. And a real diamond requires pressure. And that is what we have for today. Thank you so much for watching and sticking to the end. Feel free to comment down below if you found any of this helpful, and if you have your additional helpful tips, or comment down below what your favorite tip was that we gave for today. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.